So, Device, we're still learning about this version of Astralis, right? You look at your games against Vitality, we look at the games against Heroic. When I looked at the losses you had to Heroic, though, and the way you guys did, do you think that's more mentally than, like, your preparation for the game?
Nah, our prep wasn't that great either.
Okay.
But yeah, I think like the last two maps in Heroic were really rough because we didn't really get our game going, and I think no matter what strat they called, it would have worked because I think they just played better that day. So yeah, overall, I actually think our game against Vitality was stronger. I think we had the chance of winning both maps, but yeah, as you said, Heroic, the last two maps, it was really flat for us.
I'm a little bit worried, though. You said the prep wasn't good for the Heroic side of things, and I thought actually you guys were coming pretty well prepped for it, considering the matchup history. So what went wrong?
I mean, the veto in this tournament is always a bit like weird to figure out, especially when the new map pool with Anubis and stuff. So, like, I mean, our prep was great on some points and not that good on other points. Just don't want to talk too much about like the details of that, but next time we'll be better prepared.
You got a smile on your face, so I do believe you when it comes to this. Now, our expectations to the end of last year was not very high for Astralis. Then we see you come back in, a bit of the hype around Buzz. Like you mentioned in that Vitality result, better result was certainly a chance for you to win. Now it's got a little bit higher, but is this something you feel like when you're playing, when you're in the Astralis jersey now?
Like like the expectations, or if they're higher? I honestly, no, not right now. Obviously, we all want to succeed. I do think we're one of the teams that work the most right now, but it's just about making it work. It's always easy to talk about as a player and like show your preg results, and like it's just about transitioning into the official games, and it's gonna take some time, and we have time, and it's just a process, honestly, and that's just what people don't want to hear, but that's how like performance works. Like you have to build the fundamentals, you have to build the whole team structure, and you can't rush that. Even though you work 12 hours a day or more, it's still gonna, like the learning curve, it's like going to school, right? You can't just go to school 12 hours, 15 hours a day. You won't learn more by doing it that way, so it's just about time.
You know what? At least you didn't say we just play our own game, so that's fine, mate. This is a response I can accept for sure. Now, I want to ask when Mirage comes into play. Obviously, when you're a Astralis stage, you didn't used to play it, and it's Blame F calling. How much of that difference is it for you? Is that something easy or hard to get used to? Because obviously, Glaive knows you so well.
I actually do think Mirage is a pretty good, easy map for me to play as the AWPer. But I also learned a lot from my time in NIP, because when I played it back then in Astralis, we didn't play it. So it's one of the maps where you can do a lot of stuff, but you can also play passive and have success. So I like the map. I don't think that the calling is too different. I actually do think Blame is doing a really good job, and he has a little bit more structure in his stuff than Glaive does, but that's the biggest difference.